क्या?
इन्होंने
आपकी बात कर रहा हूँ।
नहीं, टी शर्ट है।
अच्छा, अलग डिजाइन की है।
हाँ, ऐसे लग रहा है कि
ऐसे लग रहा है नीचे चेक शर्ट है, ऊपर कुछ वॉर्म डाला हुआ है।
हाँ, वो वैसे भी मरून कलर के स्कूल के यूनिफॉर्म के स्वेटर्स हुआ करते थे।
यस, हमारे ब्लू थे फ्रैंक एंथनी।
So I've had both blue as well as maroon.
Good.
you are from Frank Anthony, is it, Rajesh? Frank Anthony
Yes.
Public School.
Yes.
क्या बात कर रहे हो?
क्यों, तुम भी हो क्या?
नहीं, दीपिका is from Paps only.
Yeah.
कभी एलुमनाई मिले नहीं, हमको एलुमनाई इतनी मीट्स होती हैं।
हाँ, नहीं, मैं अपना नाम डाला हुआ है, बट वो
अरे we go, I am almost going every time there.
अच्छा, मैं लास्ट क्या हुआ था ना, वो नेहरू प्लेस के पास कहीं कौन सा
हाँ,
होटल
वहाँ
है?
पे, हाँ, मैं वहीं पे गया था।
हाँ,
अरे ये तो बात ही नहीं हुई, तो this is straight, this is another correct.
अभी
ये बात ही नहीं,
नया कनेक्ट आ गया।
कल आ जाओ, कल मीटिंग हो रही है, कुछ देश आ रहे हैं और एक कुछ लोग आ रहे हैं।
हाँ, हमारा हरदीप पुरी हमारे स्कूल का है, फ्रैंक एंथनी।
हाँ, वो आता है ना, वो मनीष सेठ है एक, so he's my wife's classmate, so no, we are very good family friends, very good friends.
It's very good.
तो उनका यस बैंक का जो है ओनर, वो भी वहाँ का है। he used to sponsor वो पुराना क्या नाम था उसका,
जो राणा
is from Paps.
Okay.
So he used to sponsor all these alumni meets and everything earlier. फिर उसका केस हो गया तो हट गया।
अब यस से नो बैंक हो गया वो।
yes.
मेरे पैसे ऐसे ना करो, वहाँ पे लगे हुए।
नहीं, अब तो यस बैंक बेटर हो गया, अब एसबीआई ने टेक ओवर किया है, तो नाउ इट बिकम ए वेरी सिक्योर्ड बैंक।
यस।
अतुल जी, माय वॉइस इज ऑडिबल प्रॉपर्ली?
एब्सोल्युटली।
बिल्कुल सर।
और राजेश सर, क्या नया है?
हाँ जी।
व्हाट इज न्यू? आई सेड
व्हाट इज न्यू? आजकल मैं आईओटी के पीछे लगा हुआ हूँ।
ओहो,
तो ग्रेट, बिकॉज आईओटी इज इन थिंग। अभी तो हर लोग आईओटी की बात कर रहे हैं, सब चीज में आईओटी, एंड देयर इज ए internet of everything also.
Yes.
Means
I
now
had a company from Pune, they gave a webinar today to me.
Okay, yeah, Pune is doing good work in IoT side. Yes. Everywhere it is happening actually.
Yes, this is, I think, an important area of industry.
Yes, actually it's a very active part of industry for
सर।
वो अभी शायद 5G का जो मेजर यूज केसेस हैं।
अश्विन जी, गुड इवनिंग, प्लीज अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ।
Hi, am I audible? Hi, good evening, sir.
या वीरेंद्र जी, आप भी चेहरा नहीं दिखा रहे हो भाई।
या
वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन करने पर चेहरा दिखाते हैं।
अमित कब आ रहा है दिल्ली?
दिल्ली तो नहीं आ रहा, अभी तो लोग दिल्ली से आ रहे हैं मेरे पास।
इसमें डाला है ना, हायरिंग इन पुणे एंड दिल्ली।
किसने डाला? सॉरी, मैं देखा नहीं।
What is that?
He is hiring people for Pune and Delhi.
Oh, Virendra.
Yes, I saw on his Facebook.
Yeah.
So what type of people? रेफर करता हूँ। आनंद जी, मेरे को ना 10-15 मिनट में निकलना होगा। I have to get into a client call.
Yes, but it is not allowed actually.
तो अमित जी आप शुरू करवा दो अच्छी तरह से।
स्टार्ट तो करवा दी।
Now you are behaving like a chairman.
करके निकल जाऊंगा।
Yes, welcome to Mr.
हाँ जी,
Rajesh Gowde.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल।
Please unmute yourself. Mr. Rajesh Gowde.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Rajesh.
Yeah, hi.
Please put on your video also.
Yeah.
Hi. Can you just introduce yourself briefly?
Yeah, actually, I don't know, but somebody invited me in this video, so I'm not
I see.
aware about the background.
No, forget about that. We are saying that you introduce yourself.
I'll introduce myself.
Yeah, please.
So I'm co-founder in a company called Vinca Cybertech Private Limited,
Okay.
and we are into cybersecurity solutions basically. Okay, we have presence here in India in 2 regions. Basically, one is Mumbai and one is Bangalore.
Okay.
And we have our presence in Singapore also. Last year we started with Singapore operations.
Okay.
And that is about myself.
Thank you.
And we have 4 partners basically.
Okay.
And we are a growing cybersecurity company. Last year we have received an award for top 20 promising cybersecurity solutions company here in
So
India.
you are based at Bangalore?
I am based out of Mumbai.
Achha, you're based
My
at...
other colleagues are based out of Bangalore basically.
Okay. Good evening, Sudhir sir, Sambe sir. Good evening. Please unmute yourself. Sudhir Sambe sir, please unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Fine.
Can you
Yes.
just introduce yourself briefly before we
Yes.
start?
Yeah, sure.
Please.
I'm Sudhir Sambre. I'm running industry Luans Electronics. We are in the manufacture of educational equipment since 1987. And we have more than 450 different types of training kits in our product range for electronics and electrical engineering.
Okay.
And we have supplied them throughout the country to
Excellent.
more than 500 institutes, and more than 2 lakh students have used our kits in their journey to become engineer.
Okay.
I'm also founder member in Devgiri Electronic Cluster, brownfield cluster that is coming up at Aurangabad. I'm also chairman of IE Institution of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineer, New Delhi, for Aurangabad chapter.
Okay. Anyhow, since you are from the brownfield cluster, electronics cluster of Aurangabad, this is the only one in India. And this is the first in India. So next time I am already planning for the electronics cluster people to come on the platform for giving the knowledge session about the cluster formation and other things. So I am sure Sudhir sir, you will agree to our request.
Yes, sure.
Thank you very much, sir. So nice.
And recently we also got a Strive project.
Yeah, I know that.
For electronics trades.
Trades, yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Sudhir Sambre and me, we know each other from our chambers activity, and he is from Aurangabad. He is owner of the industry as well as he explained just now, and now he is on the founder member of the electronics Devgiri cluster, which is the only one in India today and the first one. So we'll definitely bring him on our platform next time when the time permits, and we'll definitely have very good inputs from him, and I'm sure they will need the collaboration from eGrowth. Sudhir sir, if I'm wrong something, you please correct me.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
good evening, everyone.
Thank you. Good evening, Virendra sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We are
Good evening, everyone.
For today's event. Good evening, Sudhir ji.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, everyone.
Dipti ji, please unmute yourself and introduce briefly.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Please.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dipti Tarnikar, a soft skill trainer, life coach, and founder of Professional Training Solution. I'm having 10 plus years of work experience in international industry. And currently, just a few months back, I launched Professional Training Solutions. So we are specialized in training, workshops, guest lectures, and counseling.
Thank you.
दीप्ति जी आप कहाँ से हैं आप लोकेशन?
Sir, I'm from Aurangabad.
I talked to her yesterday about you also.
Okay.
Yes.
Yesterday we had a one-to-one and we discussed about the future collaboration plans also.
Right. Very nice.
The Virendra Ingre, Dipti ji, what I was referring is the gentleman.
Okay.
He is from Pune.
Okay. Hello, sir. Hello, Viren, sir.
Rajesh Chanchalani sir, good evening. Please unmute yourself.
Good to see him again.
Yeah. Rajesh Chanchalani ji, please unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you?
Yes, fine, sir. Enjoying good health. How about you, sir?
Yeah. Thank you very much. I think people are very eager to see you again on the platform. So it is better if you can put on your video.
Okay, but,
particularly Amit ji is waiting to see your face.
Okay, sir. Definitely, I would like to do it. But only the thing. Here I am, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, one-to-one is still pending. Here I'm. How are you, sir?
You're all doing well, sir.
So that's great. After a long time, just having a face-to-face interaction, seeing you people. हाँ, आपके वीडियोस जरूर देखता हूँ. Normally क्या होता है कि morning it's lecture hours and evening have to take care of the family, so थोड़ा सा time का constraint आ जाता है meeting times के कारण, because 8 से लेकर 1 o'clock तक lectures ही चल रहे होते हैं. So morning आपकी meetings join करने का शायद मौका नहीं मिल पाता.
हमारी 2 ही होती है मीटिंग महीने में.
But वही है ना सर कि already वो schedule जो है वो colleges हैं, तो I have to complete the lectures. So
Sure.
that's a pre-scheduled thing. So it's a commitment.
Okay. Anyhow, but thanks for joining today and showing your face to Amit ji once again.
Most welcome, sir.
No, actually,
most
Amit
welcome,
is
sir.
very eager to have one detailed HUH with you, so that
Yes, sir.
he wants to understand you, and let us see how we'll be able to take your ideas
I
forward.
was very inspired by your that rural economy to grow, and also
Right, sir.
food property, and what we could do. So I'm quite inspired by that thought process. So need to understand a bit more and how we can contribute.
Sure, sir. And if possible, let us have a one-to-one meeting this Sunday if you have time. We'll fix it.
Sunday is best.
Sunday, you should not ask Amit ji.
Sunday.
Okay, fine. Or else Monday evening would do.
We'll chat up.
If you have time.
Yeah.
We'll chat up and decide.
Fine.
Yeah.
Today's
Okay.
Anandji's day.
Today
Day.
is my day.
Yeah. So I'm in a listening mood altogether. And it
For
will
a
be
change,
pleasure
for a
listening to you,
change.
sir.
For a change, Rajesh, you have to listen.
Yeah, he is always making people to listen. So today he has to listen.
Right, sir. And I'll be eagerly waiting for, and I'll be patient enough to listen to, because now I want to be in the student's role. So I want to play the student's role today.
Yeah. Ashwin Chahal, please unmute yourself and please introduce briefly if it's... Hello? Ashwin Chahal. I think, yeah. I think it's another 4 minutes. Shall we give?
We're already
We can
9:12.
start by 7:15 or so.
Okay.
Yeah,
We can start actually. Let's
I
start.
think let us start.
Yes.
Virendra ji.
Yes, sir. Just a minute. Give me a second, sir. Yes, so good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Glad to see all of you here today on the special day when our president, Mr. Anand Pol, and the chairman of eGrowth is presenting his, knowledge session today. And we all are excited. We all are here to know more about, software, ERPs, and everything, whatever you are going to tell us to streamline our business and make it more aligned to, the future. So let me introduce you Mr. Anand Pol. He is MBA in Materials Management, PGDMM, that is, I think, Postgraduate Diploma in Materials Management, and Science graduate. He is the co-chairman, president of eGrowth and Inner Circle. Except 14 years of industry experience and 4 years with industry chapter. He was also the functional head of ERP Oracle and Microsoft as a vision trainer in soft skills. He was also a member of change management team and undergone a training under Renault consultant from UK. It's really a pleasure to have Mr. Anand Pol today with us. And now all over to you, sir. We all are here to see you, hear you, and take all the possible notes for our business. So thank you for being here, Mr. Anand. And now the dais is yours.
Thank you very much, Virendraji, for the kind words and introduction which you have given to me about me. Good evening, everybody. And it is something different, very different, which I am going to talk today. Virendraji, will you please help me to share the screen? Will you please share the presentation which I have already sent to you? मेल मिला है ना आपको? Please. Good evening, and I welcome to all the participants, those who are available today on the platform, and those will be joining shortly. Next, please. See, there is something ERP, what we call it as enterprise resource planning. All nowadays, every industry, whether it is small scale, medium scale, or large scale, they are already using one or the other software to streamline their businesses. Now, there are two parts of this system. One is a back end where the system is getting mapped, and one is a front end which you see on the screen. Normally, all the front screen which you see is in Visual Basic. Functional mapping, what I am talking about, is something totally different, which people may be knowing, may not be knowing also. So we are going to look after the functional mapping process in ERP today. So there are major 5 steps in functional mapping processes. What is as is what you are doing today. What your process is as is today, means what is the process you are following today, whether it is manual, whether it is semi-automated, or whether it is something Excel or some small software based process. So the process sequence what you are following today needs to be looked into first before we go for mapping the system for your business. So that is what is called as is process, which needs to be looked into first of your business. That is the first step which we are talking about. Step 2 is list existing business scenarios. What are the scenarios you are experiencing today or you are doing today? For example, I'll just tell you about कि आप परचेस ऑर्डर जो है आपका मैनुअल बनाते होंगे, आपका GRN या गुड्स रिसीट नोट जो है हो सकता है आप एक्सेल में बनाते होंगे, बाद में आपका जो रिकॉर्ड्स है वो हो सकता है आप इन्वेंट्री कार्ड्स के ऊपर मैनुअली बनाते होंगे. सो व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज द सिनेरियो टुडे विच यू आर फॉलोइंग, दैट इज व्हाट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू नो फर्स्ट. देन वी नीड टू डेवलप टू बी. So that is a process mapping which we would like to go for the future. What exactly we expect to be mapped, how we are going to develop our business, how we are going to map our business in this system. Step 4 is refine the change management plan. Now actually you have decided from the ERP system implementation, but when you have decided what exactly you would like to do, so it is a to be process which we are talking about. But before we implement the system, first we have to refine the changes which we are going to bring from as is to be process. As is something what you are doing today, and to be what we are going to do tomorrow. So refine ERP stands for what is ERP and how it can help to your business. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning Program. This is a type of software that companies use to organize their day-to-day business activities such as project management, accounting, supply chain operations, procurement, risk management and compliances. So here I have shown there are functions which are involved. It is purchase, customer, CRMs and sales, distribution system, time and project, then dashboards which are required to take care of the information, finance department which is very important because every entry has to go to the finance department, and the manufacturing activity. So how we are going to align all these activities in one system which is called as ERP. Next please. The first and foremost is why ERP, why we should have it. It's a sort of a business automation. Many ERP software applications play a crucial role in companies as they help them to implement resource planning by merging all the processes required to run their companies with a single system. Now, what I mean to say is that today you may be using different systems to run your business. As I said, there will be some systems through Excel, some systems through, for your accounting system you must be having your Tally. For other accounting systems you must be having your Excel system. You must be having some manual operations also which you will be doing. You must be maintaining some manual records for yourself. So like that, there could be something different activities which you are doing, and to merge all these activities into one system, that is what is we are talking about the enterprise resource planning and a sort of a system or business automation. It is a need of time today. So try to understand, if you really want to have a first-hand information of your business, at any point of time how much stocks are available, at any point of time how much raw material is available, then what is the money available in the bank, how many are receivable spending, how many payables need to be done. So if you look into that, based on which you will be able to take the correct and timely decisions. For that, ERP is must. Previously, you know, the business people were maintaining some खाता book system, manually कुछ खाता बनाते थे, बाद में उसको Excel में लेके गया है, बाद में they started maintaining some Excel books. But try to understand, it's a time consuming system and the accuracy is really doubtful. Again, it's a dependent system. So we are depending on somebody to maintain that system and will not be able to find out the mistakes so easily in that. So it's old books, handwritten accounts, etc. Whereas ERP gives you fast and ready information, and which is an independent system. It is not, manual intervention is not there except making the entries at the time of, and majority of the systems are automated. The duplication of the work is avoided while we are implementing the ERP system. Next please. Now, what is business process mapping? So we want to know where you are there today and where we'll be going, where you are going and would like to be. Let us step back for a moment. Business process mapping refers to the documentation of each incremental step. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 5. As I said, in as is, we are listing the steps of each department. And there you will find that there are some repetitive steps which are being done by purchase department also, which is being done by the accounts department also, which is being done by the stores department also, or materials department also. So if you implement this sequentially, you will find that there are certain activities where the duplication is there, and any duplication is a non-value added activity. So ERP will help you to eliminate all these duplication in your processes, and it will be a single system. And once a document like purchase order is created or sales order is created, that is available in your system, which will be referred by all. You need not have to talk about the hard copies of the documents. So process mapping refers to the documentation of each incremental step, one after the. Now you know, everybody knows that there are dependent and independent activities. So first we would like to know about the dependent activities, and then we will talk about the independent activities. So incremental steps to perform a work related task. In an ERP implementation project, all affected business processes must be mapped. We must map these all processes into the system. Next please. So now we are going step by step. Develop as is process maps. How we are going to do that? So as is means आज हम क्या कर रहे हैं, मेरा स्टेप कैसा है, मेरा बिजनेस कैसा चलता है. So identify step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then find out activities, list it, write it down, attach the document which you are using at every step. That is what we are talking about. The as is business process is to be accomplished through departmental interviews. I'll give you an example. For example, security में आप जाते हो तो entry book रहता है उसके पास, which he does manually. उसके बाद में that challan and other things he sent it to the stores department for receiving it. Stores department again will want some documentation. Then he will offer that material to be given to the quality control department. It will be a hard document. Like that, one after the other, the processes are there which are already existing into the industry or in the business. But first identify step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 10, 12, whatever it is there, and along with that every step, write down what exact step we are talking about, and then attach the concerned document which you are using today. So for that purpose, we have to take the interviews of the department heads or the people, those who are in the department, find out what exactly they are doing, take their help to note down all the steps what they are following. And as we know that there are different departments, from security to materials to manufacturing, maintenance, planning, finance, purchase, then inventory department, and in manufacturing department also it is quite possible that process wise you must be having some different process departments. For example, heat treatment है, उसके बाद grinding है, उसके बाद assembly है, something like that. So find out from the interviews of these department heads or department people and make a template designed to elicit the detailed and precise articulation of existing business process flows. First, before we make any change, we must understand what exactly is the process today, what are the non-value repetitive activities are being done today in the department, whether it is really necessary and whether we can eliminate it or it is must for us. There could be some manual operations which are must, maybe in your manufacturing processes, but we have to find out what are the activities, what are the documents which are non-value added, which can be straightway eliminated when we go for 2B. Next please. list down existing business scenario. Each business scenario must be categorized as either occurring frequently, categorized as 80%, or infrequently categorized as 20%. Each scenario must be also classified according to whether it is currently manual or automated, and whether it will be remain manual or become. Just now I said you have to find out the activities being done in the present scenario. Next please. Now, ensuring that as is process, we have understood everything, we have listed, we have collected all the documents, we have interviewed the people, and now industry owner or the top officials or the director board has decided to go for the ERP system. So now what exactly they are expecting by implementation of the ERP system will be projected in 2B system. So step 3, it is 2B. Develop 2B process maps. What is 2B actually? Eliminating as is process ka duplicate activities, non-value-added activities, and which requires the streamlining of the activities, and after that you align this 2B process to the requirement of the top people, that is maybe chairman or MD, maybe the functional heads of each department, maybe your customer, maybe your vendors also. So after doing this, so decide step 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there we have seen there were 7 steps in your as is process, and now here we are talking of 4 steps only. So 2B process is to be documented again, what exactly needs to be done, what kind of business mapping is to be done, and whether it is in alignment with the requirement of the top management of the company, requirement to the HODs of the departments, requirement of your customer, requirement of your vendors, and the public. And even in this one more thing is there, that statutory compliance are mandatory, like VAT payment, for your other taxes payment, etc., etc. So that is also part of your 2B, which you must be doing initially in as is process. It must have been done manually today. आप जाओ पैसा लेके जाओ बैंक में भरो, compliance करो. But here system will help you to find out what are the statutory compliance which needs to be done, and you can even put the compliance dates where you will get a reminder before you fail. Next please. It's a step 4, refine the change management plan. What exactly I am talking about? It's a time for change. For all the intents and purposes, this is the plan. It sets out your company's path for its current state to its desired state. आज हम क्या कर रहे हैं और हम कल क्या करना चाहते हैं. Among other things, this plan details reporting line changes, duty changes, training requirements, resource requirements, and budget estimates, amongst other things, with respect to your targets. And now when we are talking about the change, first we have to refine, उसको filter करो कि ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है, and what is really required. So when we are opting for the change of the existing system to the requirement of the new system, it's a time for change. Before we take conscious decision of making any change, it should be refined so that we'll not be committing more mistakes or will not be losing the basic intent of the system for which you are implementing the new ERP system. Next please. Analyze, very important step. See, हमने as is कर लिया, उसके बाद में हमने eliminate कर दिया सब चीज़. We have decided our 2B plan in line with our goals and targets and the requirement of everybody, all stakeholders. So I have decided to go from step 1 to step 2, but there could be some gaps which are still must be there. Maybe they are in the system. There will be some issues. It is quite possible that the system might not have been aligned step by step. So those issues will crop up and will make you to fail in future. There will be some risks also कि हम ERP system लगाने के बाद कुछ risk आ सकती है. In this analysis, all potential gaps, problems, issues and risks are identified and prioritized. कैसा है कि if it is something related to the financials of the company, which is the top priority, because any investor, any businessman is investing money to get profits. MD always wants, or chairman always wants to know, or the director, board director wants to know how company is running, whether it is making profits or not. So they should be able to get the information, and the gaps which have been identified or the issues which have been identified needs to be prioritized to solve those issues on priority. Resolution efforts are detailed, including resources, cost and time. See, once we do the analysis, what is the solution for that? Because telling problems or telling issues or communicating the issues or the gaps is not the only solution. Along with that, the user, the interview people to whom we have interviewed in the system must be communicating the possible solutions also. See, the system is already standard. It has got its own solutions. But it is quite possible that every industry, based on their products, based on their processes, then needs to be customized also. So what exactly is required needs to be, resolutions should be given to that particular solutions which are required. Responsibility and the ownership over each issue is allocated. Finance department, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 issues they have listed. Purchase department has listed some issues. Marketing department has listed some issues. Sales department has listed some issues. Manufacturing department has listed some issues. So all put together, you will find that there is a list of about say 50 issues of all departments put together. Then they will give the suggestions also कि ऐसा नहीं ऐसा चाहिए, what needs to be changed. और finance will tell कि भैया ये entry यहाँ पे मेरे को नहीं चाहिए, यहाँ पे आना चाहिए, और ये information मेरे को ये particular जो setting किया हुआ है, mapping किया हुआ उससे नहीं मिलता है. So they will tell us what solutions they need, and then functional mapping person plus the back-end system mapping person will find out whether it is feasible to map what requirement they are giving or it is not possible. Next please. As initially I said, why ERP? Let us look into the benefits or the advantages of ERP system. So it's a focused IT cost. There is no doubt about that. You are going to pay for that. There will be a cost for that. But system will give you the total visibility right from start to end. Anybody, purchase departments, before making an order of a particular product, raw material or maybe component or maybe oil, chemical, whatever it may be, he has got a authority to go to the system and find out what is the stock available. So there is a visibility. Sales department or marketing department has got an authority to go and see before accepting the sales order from the customer whether the stock is available or not available. For that they need not have to communicate with somebody. पहले कैसा था कि फोन करा रहे भैया stock है क्या? And he used to say साहब stock तो है मगर इतना ही है, something like that. So there was, or otherwise whatever the phone के ऊपर communication होता था, we were supposed to believe in that. But now system will tell you, you need not have to talk to anybody, just go into the system, find out the stocks available, and based on that you will be able to take the decision whether you should accept the sales order or whether you should make the purchase order for the material which is required. In addition to that, once you fix the minimum requirements or the minimum inventory levels into the system for every item, it is a possibility, or the system can be mapped. It will give you the notifications, or it will throw light, or it will send message to the concerned people. So before he fails, the precautions are taken by the system. So there is a total visibility by the ERP system. Improved reporting and planning. See, I was planning ahead also in my company. So what I used to do, every month, see, we were doing a yearly planning, then it was broken into quarterly planning, then again quarterly planning was broken into the monthly planning. Whether we are talking in line with the business goal which has been set by the organization, industry or business person. So उससे reporting जो होता है आपका वो improve होता है, and that will definitely improve the planning process. It will strengthen the planning process, it will be more accurate, and also it will help to do the correct planning of your business. Improved efficiency, as I said कि खाता बुक में पहले people were doing manual work, वो बराबर लिखा नहीं लिखा, पता नहीं कुछ गलती कर दिया, so that was taking lot of time and your decisions were going wrong also. In this ERP system, your efficiency is improving. I am just opening the computer, going to the system, finding out what is requirement. मेरे को जो चाहिए वो मैं उसमें देख लेता हूँ, and I take the decision. So we are not dependent on anybody for taking the decision. And एक authority देकर रखा है finance department को, for example, कि you are authorized for making 1 lakh up to payment. 1 लाख के ऊपर आपको जाना है तो you will go to the next authority. परचेस ऑर्डर बनाना है तो यू आर अथोराइज्ड टू मेक परचेस ऑर्डर अप टू 50,000. उसके ऊपर जाना है तो यू हैव टू गो टू द नेक्स्ट हियरार्की. सो एफिशिएंसी इज आल्सो गेटिंग इम्प्रूव्ड एंड दीज आर द बिग बेनिफिट्स बिकॉज ऑफ ईआरपी सिस्टम इम्प्लीमेंटेशन. नेक्स्ट प्लीज. These are the top benefits. First is a security. Your regulatory compliances are going to be taken care by the system. The data is safe and regulated with built-in protection. So unless the password is available with you, you will not be able to enter into the system and make entries or delete entries into the system. Again, for the deletion also, it is not easy to delete the entries into the system. Productivity is improved. As I just said in my last slide also, your efficiency is improving. So when your efficiency is improving, automatically that helps to improve the productivity of your work. And productivity is not only related to the production, but productivity of your work also is very important. Eliminate redundant processes and tasks through automation. Process efficiency, it's streamlined. It fosters to the growth. It takes care of the competition. मेरा competitor decision लेने के पहले मैं मेरे system से data लेके, if I am able to have a proper competition, that will help to grow your business. Mobility and flexibility. You know that you can take your system map करके रखा है, set करके रखा है आपके laptop में, आपके mobile में, which I also used to do. Even during my travel also, I used to give authorities, or I used to work on mobile, or I used to work on my laptop. So that mobility and flexibility is available when you have one single system and the accessibility is available to you. Save money. As I said, कि repetitive activities, productivity बढ़ जाती है, streamline हो जाता है, तो automatically it is going to save your money. It is the integrated information. कहीं से भी आप कोई भी उसको अप्रोच हो सकता है, जो अथॉरिटीज है उनको. इट्स अ कोलैबोरेशन. व्हाट कोलैबोरेशन? सेंट्रलाइज्ड डेटा विद बोल्स्टर इंटरडिपेंडेंटल कोलैबोरेशन. डिपेंडेंसी नहीं है किसी की. परचेस इज नॉट डिपेंडेंट ऑन इन्वेंट्री, इन्वेंट्री इज नॉट डिपेंडेंट ऑन फिनांस, फिनांस इज नॉट डिपेंडेंट ऑन मार्केटिंग, समथिंग. एवरीबडी इज इंडिपेंडेंट टू वर्क इन देयर डिपार्टमेंट and they are given authorities to work in that particular department. Everybody cannot just go and see the WIP, everybody cannot just go and see the accounts, everybody cannot just go and see the purchase activities or marketing activities. एक रह गया ना भाई सब पीछे. Most important is you are doing business for your customer satisfaction, and if you are not giving service to your customer will not be happy. Previously we were talking about the customer satisfaction. Now it's a customer ecstasy. So ERP will help you to achieve that ecstasy of your customer, your improved services to your customer, and definitely it will be faster, accurate, and information will be available at any point of time to provide information to your customer, make him glad, make him what you can call it as a, his ecstasy is more important for you. It helps you and forecasting and reporting. देखिए बिजनेस जो होता है, एज आई सेड, कि व्हेन यू डू द नेक्स्ट ईयर्स बजट, यू डू ए फोरकास्टिंग ऑफ मार्केटिंग, सेल्स. बेस्ड ऑन दैट यू वर्क आउट योर प्लानिंग, Based on that, you decide your raw material requirement, your manpower requirement, your money requirement. That is 5M's requirement. And then based on your budget, you are able to run your plan for the next financial year. And again, it is broken into the quarter, again it is broken into the monthly plan. Now people are talking about the day plan also because of the ERP system. So these are the top benefits of the implementation of the ERP system. Next please. As I said in my previous communication also, it needs to be automated. Certain business processes are according to the to-be maps. Therefore, the ERP system must be personalized or customized to accommodate those intended process flows. क्या होता है कि MD का requirement या chairman का requirement कुछ है. He wants to get certain information which is not available in the standard system which is available in this software. Then what you have to do, you have to communicate that, and it is a part of your to-be process. So you need to customize, you need to modify the path, process, flow at the back end to get the desired reporting or the information as it is required by the head of the department, maybe head of the institute, maybe head of the business owner, whatever it may be. So customization is possible in the ERP system, and you can personalize. मुझे ये report कैसा दिखना चाहिए? See, there are certain standard reports which are already available into this system. मगर मुझे रिपोर्ट ऐसा नहीं सुनना है या देखना नहीं है. My requirement of the report format is this. Information is already available. So you have to just capture that data from the different locations and put it into the format required by the chairman. But chairman का requirement हो सकता है कुछ अलग होगा because he is looking from the top. मगर purchase department का requirement अलग होगा, finance department का अलग होगा. So either it will be possible for them to use the standard reports which are already available, or they also may request you to modify the report data. So that is a customization which I am talking about. Next please. Now one thing you have to understand, जैसा मैंने पहले भी बोला कि चेयरमैन और द बिजनेस ओनर इज इन्वेस्टिंग मनी टू गेट द प्रॉफिट्स. सो पैसे से धंधा चालू हुआ और पैसा वापस आना है. सो देर आर टू मेजर एक्टिविटीज. वन इज अकाउंट पेएबल एंड अनदर इज अकाउंट रिसीवेबल. मुझे पैसा देना कितना है और मुझे पैसा आना कितना है. सो पेएबल स्टार्ट्स विद द मोमेंट यू मेक द परचेस ऑर्डर. आपका पेएबल बुक हो गया, मुझे इतना पैसा देना है. द मोमेंट परचेस ऑर्डर इज मेड ऑफ रुपीज 1 लाख रुपी टू सम वेंडर, क्या होगा कि ऑटोमेटिकली इट फ्लैशेज इनटू द अकाउंट डिपार्टमेंट इनटू द पेएबल एक्टिविटी कि वो अकाउंट्स में मुझे ये 1 लाख रुपया देना है, ये हिट हो गया. बराबर है. मगर ये 1 लाख रुपया मैं कहाँ से दूंगा? फ्रॉम वेयर आई विल गेट दिस 1 लाख रुपी? सो देन आई लुक इनटू द अकाउंट रिसीवेबल. मुझे सेल्स ऑर्डर आया, मैंने सेल्स ऑर्डर के बाद में उसका सेल्स ऑर्डर बना के फैक्ट्री को दे दिया, इंडस्ट्री को दे दिया. वहाँ से मटेरियल जो है इनवॉइस बन के कस्टमर को चला गया. द मोमेंट यू मेक द इनवॉइस इट हिट्स योर कस्टमर अकाउंट रिसीवेबल अकाउंट. सो डेली फिनेंस वाला क्या देखेगा कि मेरा पैसा देना कितना है और मुझे पैसा देना आना कितना है. एंड दिस इज व्हाट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दी अकाउंट पेएबल. परचेस ऑर्डर बनते ही मुझे पैसा कितना देना है. HR डिपार्टमेंट बोलेगा मेरे को सैलरी देना है. मेरा सर्विस प्रोवाइडर्स जो है उनको मेरे को पैसा देना है, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पैसा देना है. इन एडिशन टू दैट आई हैव टू मेक पेमेंट्स टू द स्टैट्यूटरी कंप्लायंसेस. मुझे GST भरना है, मुझे इनकम टैक्स भरना है, एंड मुझे डिविडेंड देना है शेयर होल्डर्स को या बेनिफिट्स प्रॉफिट देना है. सो मेरा जो पैसा मैंने बजट में लिखा था, मैंने बोला था कि माई बजट इज ऑफ 1000 करोड़. ये 1000 करोड़ में क्या है? मेरे को सेल्स आने वाला है 1200 करोड़, मुझे पैसा देना है 1000 करोड़. सो एम आई गोइंग टू गेट 200 करोड़ ऑफ द प्रॉफिट ड्यूरिंग दिस फाइनेंशियल ईयर? सो अकाउंट पेएबल एंड अकाउंट रिसीवेबल, these are two different and most important function of any business. Next please. Account receivable. the moment I make the invoice, the moment I make the debit note, it hits to the account receivable activity of the finance department. तो पैसा कितना आना है, कौन से कस्टमर से आना है, उसके ऊपर मैंने टैक्स भरा कि नहीं, ऑल दिस विल बी रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ द फिनांस डिपार्टमेंट. प्लस मार्केटिंग के वो पीछे पड़ेगा कि भैया ये पैसा एज पर द टर्म्स एंड कंडीशंस वो 30 डेज था, 45 डेज था, 90 डेज था, वॉट एवर इट मे बी. So he will be after the marketing department or sales department to get that money, because he has to make payment to his vendor also. He has to make payment to the statutory compliances also, to the government. He has to make payment and of his wages to the workmen also, staff salary also, and he has to make the payment of the dividends also to the shareholding or stakeholders. So account receivable and account payable needs to be mapped very thoroughly, and unless the person who understands the system, he will not be able to map it properly. Next please. It's not an easy task, honestly speaking. I have worked in Oracle for 1 year, and then I was able to grasp something and implement the system. I worked in SAP, I worked in Microsoft Navision also. फर्स्ट थिंग, जब भी मैं कुछ बोलूँगा कि यार आप ये ऐसे कपड़े क्यों पहनते हो, ऐसे नहीं ऐसा पहनो, सो आई विल रेजिस्ट. वाई? बिकॉज देर इज ए चेंज विच इज नॉट एक्सेप्टेबल टू माई माइंड. सो इट्स अ माइंड सेट ऑफ द पीपल विच विल नॉट बी ईजी टू चेंज, मेक देम टू एक्सेप्ट वॉट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इन माई टू बी प्रोसेस. चेक वॉट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट, मैं टू बी क्या करने वाला हूँ, चेक करो पहले. You implement that, test it for 3 months, 6 months parallelly with your existing system, see the results, compare the results, and then only you will be able to install it. So normally it takes minimum 6 months to 1 year period to validate the total system. आपको सिस्टम मैप करने के लिए 3 महीना लगेगा, और उसके बाद में टेस्ट करने के लिए 3 महीना लगेगा, बिकॉज यू नीड टू run the system, both the systems parallel, your existing system as well as your new to be system or ERP system. Check the results from the finance point of view. Check the results by doing some sampling of the inventory stocks, and then you will understand whether what we are mapping or what we have mapped is correct or not correct, where there are gaps again, and again you need to relook into the gaps identified during this process of mapping, and then only you will have to correct it again. What went wrong? Whether the information was not correct, whether the mapping was not correct, whether the process was not correct, and then once you do all this check, implement, and then you install this system 100%. And for that, normally every company is taking care of the first day of their financial year. So normally now it is 1st of April. So normally किसी को implement भी करना है, so they will start this year in 21. Now for example today it is July, so I start working for the next year system. I do my as is, I do my to be, and then I go for 3 months trial, compare my results, and then I decide, I again identify the gap, rectify whatever is there. Then it is quite possible the report requirement which was given by the people, different departments, they will suggest some different changes again, which again you need to really look into, and then only you will be able to install it completely, and then you will declare that my new ERP system is inaugurated or it is implemented completely, started. There are 3 major reasons which I experienced which can make you fail. Next please. क्या होता है, these are the risks which I am talking about. Stakeholders, मालिक है, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स है, आपके गवर्नमेंट ऑफिशियल्स है, या गवर्नमेंट नीड है, हो सकता है आपके जो प्लांट के जो वर्कर्स है, वर्कर मीन्स आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द स्टाफ हु इज गोइंग टू वर्क ऑन दिस सिस्टम, ये सब लोग जो है ना, दे मे रिजेक्ट और अवॉइड द इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ द सिस्टम. ये होता है बिकॉज आज क्या होता है कि आज मैं जो बोलूँगा वो होना चाहिए. Once you implement this system, it is not going to be the scenario. मैं मेरा डिसीजन सिस्टम में देख के लेने वाला हूँ, तो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू क्वेश्चन यू, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू आस्क यू, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू रिक्वेस्ट यू. So stakeholders may be rigid or they may avoid to implementation of the new system. Senior leaders needs to drive the very difficult decision of putting the organization's best people on the project at the expense of their day-to-day jobs. क्या होता है, मैं प्लानिंग देखता था, मैं IT देखता था, मैं मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हेड हूँ, मैं HR हेड हूँ, टाइम नहीं है मेरे पास में, आई एम वेरी बिजी. So he don't give time to work on the new implementation of this system. Normally what is done is that you identify the people and make them responsible. First, there should be a clear interaction with the implementation partner, maybe Oracle, maybe SAP, maybe Microsoft Navision, or some local ERP people also. Let them understand what exactly we are talking about, train them. And once they are trained, call them as a value champion. Boost them for doing the good job. Without this level of championship, the company faces major risk to project performance. क्योंकि मेरे पास एक्सपर्टाइज नहीं है, मेरे पास वो स्किल सिस्टम में काम करने का नहीं है. सो नेचुरली मुझे गाड़ी चलाना नहीं आता है, और बाद में जो है मैं गाड़ी में तो बैठ गया, आई हैव टेकन स्टीयरिंग इनटू हैंड, आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज क्लच, व्हाट इज ब्रेक, सो व्हाट इज गोइंग टू हैपन, एक्सीडेंट. So similar it is the case with this ERP system also. So unless you develop the skills in the users of the system, your performance will be a failure. Design of its future business process will be a failure. So this is the first risk which I am talking about. Next please. Because of the integrated nature of the ERP systems, cross-functional department collaboration is critical to a project success. क्या होता है कि मुझे मटेरियल अर्जेंट है, सिक्योरिटी एंट्री हो गया, स्टोर में आ गया, एंड कस्टमर नीड्स टू बी सर्विस्ड immediately. Within 2 days I have to process the material and I have to manufacture the product and supply it to the customer because his line is going to stop or something like that. क्या होगा, स्टोर्स पर्सन विल नो 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 नो, आई हैव टू मेक GRN, गुड्स रिसीट नोट. क्वालिटी विल से नो नो, आई हैव नॉट इंस्पेक्टेड इट. So that is going to delay. Whereas what is the end result of it? Your customer is going to suffer. Correct? So because of the integrated nature of the ERP system, cross-functional departments, stores, marketing, manufacturing, purchase, quality control department or IQA, they should work in collaboration. If they are not working in collaboration for the project success, people and departments must collaborate on data structures, process design and system configuration. Areas they may have historically considered proprietary or मेरा mindset वही है, नहीं भैया ये ऐसे काम नहीं होता है, ऐसे काम होता है, मैं ऐसे काम करता था पहले, मैं ये नहीं, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू एक्सेप्ट इट. सो दैट माइंडसेट will stop the collaboration of the inter-department activities, and that may be one of the risks that may fail you, or your system will fail of your implementation, or the transaction from function to function will fail, and the results required through the system of ERP will not be able to get the correct results or the required results. Next please. Skill gaps, I mentioned it previously also. You have to select the people, those who are well acquainted with the system in the sense computer, for example, those who know using the computer properly. Users will be relied upon to redesign data structures, business processes, configure and test the system. मैंने मैपिंग कर दिया and continuously it needs to be tested. So what we used to do is that कि हमारा सिस्टम मैप होने के बाद में वी यूज टू मेक द परचेस इंडेंट, whether it is hitting the purchase department's screen or not. Then capturing that purchase indent, he used to make the purchase order. Once the purchase order is made, accounts people used to see whether the account payable is hit or not, then whether taxes and other things are taken care or not, whether it is going in payable or not. Then we used to place the order to the vendor. Vendor का order आ गया ऐसा समझ के we used to make the security entry, stores used to make the goods receipt note, quality used to do the inspection and issue to the manufacturing. That was the process. ये हम लोग ये पूरा प्रोसेस मैप करने के बाद में वी यूज टू सी स्टेप बाय स्टेप वेदर इट इज एग्जैक्टली एज इट इज मैप्ड. Configure and test the system, migrate data, train other users. Making the training and making the skill development for using this system is very important. We have learned that fears of learning new technology. डर लगता है, अरे बाबा मेरे हाथ से कुछ गलती हो गया तो there will be a problem. No, I am not going to do that. That is a normal human tendency to avoid the responsibilities. He feels that कि ये सिस्टम आ गया तो मेरा काम तो खत्म हो जाएगा. He is worried about, क्योंकि क्या होता है कि जब बैंक में बैंक वर्कर्स वेर गोइंग ऑन स्ट्राइक, क्योंकि कंप्यूटराइजेशन जब किया सो दे वर अफ्रेड ऑफ लूजिंग देयर जॉब्स क्योंकि मैन पावर कम लगेगा. तो देन व्हाट डू वी डू? सो दे यूज्ड टू एजिटेट अगेंस्ट द न्यू इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ दैट सिस्टम. वही डर of job loss was there in the mind of few people, or it will be there in minds of few people, and they will be resisting to implement the new system. To avoid these three potents, we have to find out the gaps, train the people and develop their skills of using the system. Next please. Senior leaders role is very important. क्या होता है कि फिनेंस डिपार्टमेंट में किसी आदमी ने आके बोल दिया या बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर ने बोल दिया, बट चेयरमैन डजंट वांट टू मेक द सिस्टम और ही इज नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन ईआरपी. देयर कुड बी मेनी रीजंस. आइदर ही डोंट वांट्स टू लूज हिज स्टेक ऑन द बिजनेस और ही डजंट वांट टू इन्वॉल्व मनी विच इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर दिस सिस्टम. पैसा लगता है, इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है. इफ यू गो टू द कंपनी लाइक SAP or if you go to the company like Oracle, definitely they charge you more money, heavy money, but it is one time. Once you invest that money, your business will be streamlined, your systems will be streamlined, your reporting will be very good, your decision making will be very good, and as I said, ki productivity of your organization will improve in overall. To avoid these three potential roadblocks, senior leaders should implement a formal project governance. Who is the boss? Chairman is the boss, MD is the boss. So nobody has got उसमें किसी में हिम्मत नहीं है. Nobody will dare to say no to the boss because he will know that if I say no for this implementation of the ERP system, what will happen? He will throw me out. He will take the people, those who are interested in running the systems. Governance structure and change management program. The goals would be put in place an oversight and decision making committee. हमारे पास में एक 12 लोगों का कमिटी बनाया गया था. ऑल HODs थे, प्लस इन एडिशन टू दैट पर्सन लाइक मी कि हु नोज द सिस्टम एंड हु नोज द प्रोसेस ऑल्सो. सो इट वॉज ईजी फॉर मी टू अंडरस्टैंड द लैंग्वेज ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट हेड because implementation partner may not be knowing your process, may not be knowing your product, may not be knowing your machines, and may not be knowing the customization requirement which you are talking about. So I was a person coordinating between the HODs of the department, MD of the department, chairman of the department, and again the implementation partner, that company who was going to implement ERP system into the company. So that collaboration, communication, training is very important, and we have to see that the mindsets of the people are changed. Otherwise it will be build the skills into the people with the appropriate time. We have to continuously keep on giving them training. I had undergone training for 3 months continuously. After that I was tested, and after that I was declared as a valued champion. So it is really necessary to develop the skills of utilizing this system, the way in which it is required, the way in which it is mapped. Next please. Next, please. Functionality is involved. All departments of the industry or business, the most important, as I said, is finance. पैसा आना है और पैसा जाना है. उनको पैसा लेना भी है, पैसा देना भी है. Marketing, who is going to bring business to the organization. So they are responsible for making the sales orders, and compliance of the sales order means customer satisfaction, sending the material to the customer. Manufacturing process, सबसे important जो headache होता है, the resistance होता है, that is from the manufacturing process. Because today when there is no system, or when there is a manual system or Excel system, whatever they would like to do, they will be able to do that manipulation, or the data will not be correct. Somehow they will do their काम करके आपको क्या चाहिए, ये इतना प्रोडक्ट चाहिए, दे दिया, खत्म हो गया. What happened to the rejection? How many products are rejected? पता नहीं पड़ेगा. But when you bring this system into the process, when you implement this system, the most resisting department is the manufacturing department, because they are questioned from the work in progress, which is available on the shop floor. They are supposed to finish it within a stipulated time and hand it over back to the finished goods stores or departments, sales department, so that it will be dispatched and the money will come back. Bill of material is another, means that is a purchase department, we can say. Bill of material is very important because that is directly affecting the cost of your product. That is the input cost. मुझे ये एक पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट बनाना है तो इसको एल्यूमिनियम बोलो या इसको स्टील बोलो या इसको प्लास्टिक बोलो, इतना ग्राम, इतना किलो, इतना जो भी कुछ लगना है, that defining of that is a bill of material. Design and drawing, again, from where you are deriving the bill of material, it is from the design and the drawing of the product. So unless your design and drawing is accurate, you are not going to do the correct bill of material, and automatically that will affect to the cost of the product. Naturally that is going to affect the profit and loss account of your company. Your vendor, he is also one of the stakeholder, क्योंकि उसको परचेस ऑर्डर जाने के बाद उसको माल देना है, you have to pay him. Your customer, he has given sales order to you, he wants material from your side, then only he will pay money to you. Strategic sourcing or purchasing department, you can say, मुझे मटेरियल परचेस करना है. So one of the important department, then supply chain, that is right from incoming stores to the outgoing stores, we can say, or my definition of supply chain is very different. From your supplier to your customer's customer, all activities involved is my supply chain. Security department, they are very important because they are responsible, or they are confirming the receipt and outgoing material, whether the material has gone out, whether they have verified. From this point of view, we really need to have security checks through the system. Inventory, it is money, पैसा है भाई. We talk of inventory turn ratio, ITR. If I give you the raw material today, within how many days my material is going to be converted as a finished goods, and how it will be supplied to the customer, when I am going to get that money. क्योंकि मैंने जब raw material purchase किया, so I am payable to my vendor, but when I can pay him, when I get money from my customer. Normally you must have seen कि मैं मेरा vendor को payment term 90 days रखता हूँ, 60 days रखता हूँ, whereas मेरे कस्टमर को मैं पेमेंट टर्म 15 डेज 20 डेज अगेंस्ट हुंडी और अगेंस्ट डिलीवरी, ये मैं पेमेंट टर्म्स रखता हूँ, बिकॉज द मनी विच आई एम गेटिंग फ्रॉम द कस्टमर, तो मेरा रॉ मटेरियल कन्वर्जन टू मेरा सेल्स पॉइंट, रादर इट इज रीचिंग टू द कस्टमर एंड इज माई सेल्स पॉइंट. आपने डिस्पैच कर दिया, बट इट हैज़ नॉट रीच टू हिम, इज ऑफ नो यूज टू यू, बिकॉज ही इज नॉट गोइंग टू मेक द पेमेंट टू यू अनलेस ही रिसीव, inspect and accept the material. So once you bring the material and once it reaches to the customer, that is the total cycle. So ये जो gap है, that needs to be added into your supply chain and payment terms also. So inventory, if it is more, your money is blocked. So it will help you to identify the inventory, one part, that if you convert it into the terms of money, how much money is blocked and why it is blocked. Sometimes it happens that I got the sales order, I procured the material, and suddenly the customer has cancelled my order. So what do I do with that raw material? If it is usable for the other products, it's okay. But if it is not usable, if it is some customer specific, then what do I do with that inventory? So that will help you to take the decisions कि मैंने क्या करना है वो इन्वेंट्री के साथ में, या मैन्युफैक्चरिंग को रॉ मटेरियल देने के बाद में फॉर 15 days इट इज लाइंग ऑन द शॉप फ्लोर आफ्टर फर्स्ट स्टेज, सेकंड स्टेज को गया ही नहीं बिकॉज मशीन ब्रेकडाउन हो गया, समथिंग लाइक दैट, देयर कुड बी 100 रीजंस. सो यू विल बी एबल टू आइडेंटिफाई थ्रू दिस सिस्टम कि मेरा इन्वेंट्री स्टेटस क्या है, मेरा ITR रेशियो क्या है, because that is one of the key point where you will be able to take the correct decision about your costing of the product, about the decision of your procurement of the material, and whether your customer is suffering. So marketing department वाला तो हल्ला गोला करेगा, मेरा customer is suffering, I don't know what you are doing. Manufacturing क्या करता है मेरे को कुछ लेना देना है, purchase क्या करता है मेरे को कुछ, my customer should not suffer, because he has done some commitment to the customer, and on his basis the customer gives you the repeat orders. So very important in that. Statutory compliances, मेरा सेल्स टैक्स टाइम पे भरा गया, मेरा वैट टाइम पे भरा गया, मेरा GST टाइम पे भरा गया, मेरा इनकम टैक्स टाइम पे भरा गया, मेरा पेमेंट बराबर हो गया. So all statutory compliances you will be able to monitor through these functionalities. Most important thing, how you will identify the material, how you will identify your vendor, how you will identify your customer. So it is mapped by a codification system. See, मेरा अनंत पोल नाम लिखने से कोई आइडेंटिफाई नहीं होता है, but if I have given a identity in numeric condition, in numbers, then it is very easy to identify. Description will be there, but description can be modified. But once a particular code number is allotted to a particular material, for example, मेरा oil है, lubricating oil है, which is used for the machines. So I allocate a particular code to that lubricating oil, and at any point of time, by search you will be able to identify. You need not to remember the codes into your mind, but at least you should keep your categories into the mind. Very important when you are mapping the system. क्या होता है कि there are various types of material. Those who are from the industry, or those who have worked in the industry, or those who have gone to the industry frequently, they understand. मेरे पास में रॉ मटेरियल में स्टील है, एल्यूमिनियम है, सम बॉट आउट कंपोनेंट्स है, मेरे पास में डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ ऑयल्स है, डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ केमिकल्स आर देयर, different kinds of machine tools are there, different kinds of grinding wheels will be there, different kinds of assembly tools will be there, like that. मेरे पास packing material है. How you are going to identify this material into your system, and you have to codify these items into the system, then only, because system को मेरा नाम से कुछ लेना देना नहीं, they don't identify you by your name, they identify this code number. Codification of the logic, codification logic of the item, codification logic of the vendor, codification logic of the customer, codification logic for the purchase orders, codification logic for the invoicing. Very important, because if you make a single mistake in this logic, that will stop your codification system after a particular. कि मैंने जैसा बोला कि 100 एटम होने के बाद 101 एटम यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू डिफाइन इफ यू आर मेकिंग नॉट करेक्ट लॉजिक. आई जस्ट गिव एन एग्जांपल. फॉर रॉ मटेरियल, for we started with the finished goods. So for finished goods we started the series of 10. For raw material we started the series of 20. For components we started the series of 30. बाकी का नॉमिनक्लेचर जो है उसके सब कैटेगरीज उसमें हम कर सकते हैं. सो फर्स्ट इज अ कैटेगरी, सेकंड डिजिट विल बी, नेक्स्ट डिजिट विल बी सब कैटेगरी, थर्ड डिजिट विल बी आइडेंटिफाइंग द स्पेसिफिकेशन ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर. इट इज a lubricant oil, whether it is a hydraulic oil, whether it is a turning tool, whether it's a grinding wheel, something like that. And the last 3 or 4 digits will be the serial number into that category. into that subcategory. So if your codification logic is not correct, if your logic items are not coded properly, if your vendors are not coded properly, if your customers, your document series is not coded properly, your system will not be able to give you the correct results. So try to understand all these functionalities has got their own importance. ये सब लोग इसमें इन्वॉल्व होते हैं. Unless every system is mapped properly, unless every departments collaborate, unless every department makes entry at the right time and correct entry, the system is not going to give you the correct results. Next please. Again, reports. मैं डिसीजन किस क्या होता है कि इफ वी गो टू द डॉक्टर, डॉक्टर विल गो एंड आस्क यू भैया ये पैथोलॉजी लैब में जाके यूरिन रिपोर्ट लेके आओ या आपका एक्सरे लेके आओ, वट एवर इट मे बी. एंड आफ्टर गोइंग थ्रू द रिपोर्ट ऑफ योर एक्सरे और पैथोलॉजी लैब, ही इज कॉन्फिडेंट, ही हैज आइडेंटिफाइड व्हाट इज रॉन्ग विथ यू. आपने भी उसको बताया मेरा पेट दुखता है, समथिंग लाइक दैट, मगर ही इज स्टिल नॉट इन ए पोजिशन टू गिव यू द करेक्ट ट्रीटमेंट. So he asks you to go for the pathology lab or X-ray lab, or जो भी जाके आप X-ray करके लाओ वगैरह. And after going through that X-ray or pathological lab report, what he does, he gives you, prescribe you the medicine. Similarly, it is there in the ERP system also. ERP में, for example, as I said, कि finance department needs, मुझे पैसा आना कितना है, मुझे पैसा देना कितना है, मुझे सैलरी कितनी देनी है, मुझे टैक्स कंप्लायंस कितना करना है. परचेस पर्सन वांट्स कि मैंने परचेस ऑर्डर दिया, उसमें से कितना मटेरियल आया, कितना मटेरियल आना बाकी है, मेरे को मेरे वेंडर को मैंने कमिट किया है, उसके हिसाब से पैसा जा रहा है कि नहीं जा रहा है, और मेरा इन्वेंट्री कितना है वो आइटम का. मार्केटिंग डिपार्टमेंट वांट्स कि मैंने मार्केट से बिजनेस लाया, वेदर इट हैज़ बीन कन्वर्टेड इनटू द सेल्स ऑर्डर इनटू द सिस्टम, वेदर इट हैज़ डिस्पैच, एंड हाउ मच मनी आई एम गोइंग टू गेट फ्रॉम द कस्टमर. मैन्युफैक्चरिंग डिपार्टमेंट्स वांट्स टू नो मेरा कितना वर्क ऑर्डर खुला है, उसका स्टेटस क्या है, स्टेज वाइज क्या स्टेटस पड़ा है, हाउ मच आई हैव कन्वर्टेड, हाउ मच इज रिजेक्टेड, मेरा लॉस कितना हो रहा है उसमें. सो एवरी डिपार्टमेंट नीड्स सम रिपोर्ट टू टेक द करेक्ट डिसीजन. मगर सबसे ऊपर माय चेयरमैन और माय मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर ऑफ द कंपनी, आपको पता है सेबी को भी आपको रिपोर्ट देना है. So my chairman wants some specific reports on his dashboard every day. क्या होता है डैशबोर्ड? आप बहुत सारे लोग गाड़ी चलाते हो, यू नो कि मेरे को सामने वो डैशबोर्ड है, वहाँ पे दिखता है कि पेट्रोल कितना है, ब्रेक ऑयल कितना है, मेरा हेडलाइट चालू है क्या, मेरा बेल्ट लगाया हुआ है क्या. So all these indications are given to you on your car dashboard or in your two-wheeler dashboard. पेट्रोल कितना है वो देख के आपको जरूरी है कि भाई अभी मेरे को पेट्रोल रिजर्व में आने वाला है, सो आई शुड फिल अप द पेट्रोल. सिमिलरली दिस डैशबोर्ड, these reports will help you in taking correct, appropriate and timely decisions into the system. And again we have to see that whether it is in alignment with your forecast, with your plan, with your monthly plan and with the goals of your organization. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for hearing me patiently. Thanks, growth and participants.
Yes, so it was really a great session. In fact, very practical, something which we as a business owner, specifically if you are SME, MSME or whosoever you are, you need to work on these small things, and that makes you more perfect into your finance and your operations. So it was a great insight, Mr. Anand Pol, and I request everyone to raise their hand into system so that you can ask question to Mr. Anand Pol. May I request everyone to please go to a reaction, and there is a raise hand into it, so you can raise from there. So it will help me to actually see, and yeah, so we got the first raise hand, Mr. Sudhir Samre. So Mr.
I'll request everybody to put on their videos also.
Yeah, so Mr. Samre, please start your video and ask the question to Mr. Anand. Yes, great. Now please.
Yes,
go.
sir.
Thank you, Mr. Poor. for giving a nice informative webinar. My question is, how in the SAP ERP system, you need to have some authorities, like some information should be seen by only chairman or owner of the company, some by the accounts department, and there should not be any mixing. That means marketing person need not see the details of manufacturing. So how these type of authorities, how they are allocated in the ERP system? That
It
is
is
one
possible.
thing.
It is possible.
Yeah, that is one question. And second question is, can you put some light on the costing of this system?
Yes,
Because
definitely.
with these many features, can a small SME or can afford this? I mean, what will be the costing for such a system which gives so much of information? Costing means not only hardware, software, and implementation.
Total system of implementation.
Yeah.
Okay. Your first question, Samre sir, is about the authority. So it is 100% possible in mapping this system, this authority into this system. As I said during this session also, that for example, plant head is authorized to sanction 50,000 rupees to a vendor, for example, in his custody, where he is procuring the local material or from the local place, like Aurangabad, for example. So it is available into this system. The provision is there to restrict his authority to that particular level. That is one part. But you said about the data, chairman ने जो देखना है वो chairman देखेगा. What chairman is looking should not be seen by the other, क्योंकि his perspective of looking into the system is something different. Finance के लिए जो authorities है वो भी hierarchy से उनको define कर सकते हैं. In addition to that, purchase department also, he is authorized to sign the purchase order or make purchase order up to so and so limit. After that, the purchase order authority, approving authority can be shifted to the hierarchy wise to his boss or to the top level of the company. So that is feasible into this system. There is a provision of making these authorities into this system, and once it is defined, nobody can change it. आपने जैसा बोला कि why marketing department should be able to see the data of manufacturing, correct?
Yes.
No, but it is very good. Rather, I'll suggest in my system that it is very good to see the data. Allow the people to see the data. What is there? Because physically, the data वैसे system is already showing some data to you. Only what can be restricted is bank में कितना पैसा है. Why others should know?
Yes.
बराबर है?
Yes. What information should not be seen by others, that each department has to decide.
Yes, that's right. It's a part of the process. But looking into the WIP or looking into the stocks is the requirement of the marketing department, based on which he is going to take the orders for you from the customer. So, but if you want to define those kind of authorities, there are possibilities. The mapping can be done the way in which it is required, but it is going to be a customization which needs. मेरा एक simple suggestion है सबके लिए कि as far as possible we should use the standard system, because it is supported by the top people of that Oracle or SAP or maybe Microsoft, correct? As you customize, that customization is done by the local implementing partner with you. So it is quite possible that tomorrow Oracle may not be able to support in case if the problem is faced by you, or SAP may not be able to support you in such problems, because when they do the customization, they apply certain patches or they do some modification into the standard system which may not be supported by the original system owners. So advisable not to go for the major customization. It is better to go with the standard system. Second question is, if you go for SAP, which is the costliest system provider today, after that Oracle, but again it depends on how many modules you want to use from the system. It depends on your business structure कि MSME small scale industry है तो उसको कौन सा मॉडल यूज करना है. सी यू कैन इंडिपेंडेंटली यूज वन मॉडल ऑल्सो. For example, HR model is not a part of ERP system, it's an attachment. Okay, if you want only HR module to be used, you can use HR module. If you want to use only manufacturing module, you can use manufacturing module. But in that case, your inputs and outputs needs to be mapped, which is going to be a customization. I hope I am able to explain to you. And the costing of SAP and Oracle or Microsoft Navision, it is in crores. But again, as I said, it depends on how much standard system you are using, how much customization you are doing, and in addition to that, how many modules you are using in that. Because purchase is a module, manufacturing is a module, quality control is a module, stores is a module, like that. So these are different modules. How many modules you want to use, or you want to use the complete system? If you go for SAP, it will not be less than crores of rupees.
Mr. Paul.
Okay. Yeah, please tell me.
Mr. Paul.
Any other questions? First of all,
Mr. Rikesh. Mr. Paul.
Okay.
Mr. Paul.
बोलिए.
Go ahead, Mr. Rikesh.
Okay. Now, Paul, it was really excellent. Earlier, I know that CRM, that customer relations management.
Yeah.
But whatever you have emphasized on the process, because industries, each and every process, either data feeding or that manufacturing or marketing, and then each and every process or each and every department is interlinked and connected to moderate and monitor the whole process. That was very interesting, because this is the system is very important. If slightly process is wrong, the final result you are not getting.
Absolutely.
Either process in purchasing or the process in manufacturing or marketing, final customer satisfaction is not getting. It was a really wonderfully you explained, and you have given me the really wonderful insight. And just I would like to ask you, if anybody is interested, if the family managed businesses are interested to implement this system in their businesses, and they want to make the process more smooth, where to connect, whom to contact, or you are the person who can provide the services?
See, as I said, during implementation in my previous organizations, as I said, I worked in Oracle, I worked in SAP, and I worked in Microsoft Navision also. So I know the implementing partners. If you go directly, no issue, but it is very difficult, because unless somebody is there to understand your process and explain to the implementing partner. So a person like me, you have to identify who will identify your process first. Let us see what is required by you, and then bring in the implementing partner who is going to map this system at the back end. So if you require any help, we are definitely there to help you out.
No, that is absolutely right, because that prior meeting is required, what the company is demanding,
yes,
what kind of the process they are entering, and what are the different department they want to correlate it in that whole process.
Yes.
And if the person prior to order to process or that particular software, if the expert like you must to be consulted, that I'm really, you have given a very
definitely.
right insight.
Definitely.
And whenever it is possible and whenever it is needed, I would like to reconnect you. And but now, Paul, just I want to ask you, this is the particular only process, whatever the process related enterprise process, what you mentioned that, it is for the service business, or it is for the manufacturing business, or it is for that particular I would like to say the hybrid project, like that particular, both the things are happening inside that particular business.
It is possible for the service also. It is possible for the manufacturing also. And if you want to make hybrid, for example, you have a car repair workshop, garage, and if you want to implement wherein people are coming and you are providing service to them, so in that case you have to buy something, manufacture something, and provide customer service also. So this kind
now
of
I want to know.
I'm sorry. Can we stick?
Just a minute. I want to know. Hello, Paul.
Yes, I'm listening. Please continue.
I want to know what is the CRM. CRM is there. It is a customer relations management, and that is also giving the more details about the customer's need and what exactly they are demanding. But now, whatever the combination of this, your system and that system, is it possible to do that?
CRM, customer relationship management, is a part of ERP system.
Okay. It is already
yes, it is already there. If you want to use the CRM module, you can use it.
Wonderful, Paul. Thank you very much. You have given the clear direction and insight. And
So,
it was very interesting.
Thank you, Rikesh ji. Anyone else have any questions? Any other questions, please? No more questions?
No more questions.
Yeah, great. So, Anand ji, मेरे पास एक question है. जैसे because we are associated with Tally accounting and ERP software company,
please tell me.
We are consulting them for now 6 years, and we see that there are a lot of SMEs and MSME can be catered through only using Tally, but people look at Tally as only an accounting software company, and which is a comparatively cheaper version, or I can say economical version for the SMEs. So now when we are talking about Tally and when we talk about the Oracle or Microsoft, do you think that there are features which even Tally cannot do, or it is only a capability from the database point of view?
No, Tally, as you said rightly, it is exclusively used by the people for the accounting system. But there are many features of Oracle and SAP or Microsoft which are not mapped into the system. For example, as I said, कि आप Tally में account payable और account receivable तो map कर लेते हो, बराबर है, मगर other detailing आप manual feed कर रहे हो उसको, correct? You are doing a manual feeding into the system. There is nothing system generated which is happening. ERP में, if you once raise a purchase order, it is used by all the departments. Once you raise a sales order, it is used by all the departments. That is not the case in Tally. Tally में आपको manual intervention is 100% there, where in case of ERP system, manual intervention is restricted and repetitive activities are restricted or eliminated.
So thank you, Anand ji. I think there are no further questions, so I will request Atul Puri to take it forward and guide us how eGrowth can help us for our businesses, and how eGrowth can make life simple for us. Yes, Atul ji.
Yes, first and foremost, I would say let's give a big round of applause to Anand Saab.
Yes.
So imagine only 3 letters, ERP, and he's spoken for almost 1.5 hours. अगर A से Z तक बोलना होता तो कितना टाइम लगता?
वो तो हमने अभी तक बोला ही नहीं है सिस्टम के बारे में.
Exactly.
It is only 23 slides, but I can speak for 3 days. Still, it will not be finished. Because it's, as I say, it's not easy.
And it will take 3 years to implement.
No, we can implement it in 3 months to 6 months time. Not a problem. I have got that much of confidence.
You have. But one thing what I'd definitely talk about, which I'm sure we've not covered, is called BPR. Another set of 3 words, which is business process re-engineering. Right? So while just a moment, paper dena mujhe. So while So while an organization is designed to run in a certain fashion, the IT systems are designed to run in another fashion. So for these 2 systems to talk to each other, there is some amount of re-engineering which is required, and that is the business process re-engineering.
Okay.
And as a platform, ERP is able to deal with all kind of organizations, right from an SME to organizations like Indian Oil and ONGC and Boeing. All of them run on ERP.
Correct.
Multiple factories, multiple countries, multiple currencies, all that come and work together. Now, this is the need of the hour. For this, as Anandji very rightly said, change in mindset. So it all starts in the mind. And then we deploy it. So Anandji, thanks a lot for really taking us through this. This is really awesome. And I'd like to just do the honors. Just give me a moment. And here is something for you, sir. So thanks a lot. So we will be sharing this e-certificate with you.
Thank you very
You'll
much.
get it on email.
Yes, please.
All right.
I never thought that I will get certificate because I am habitual to give certificates to others.
ऐसे ही होता है. So in that movie, this one, Munna Bhai MBBS.
Munna Bhai MBBS.
He says, "रुलाएगा क्या?" All right. So coming to eGrowth, eGrowth, our purpose is to work with small businesses and be a partner with them, help them grow their business. And one of the things that we do is we invite stalwarts, we invite subject matter experts so that we are able to share different aspects of the business which are normally not available to business owners. So what Anandji created today or shared with all of us today, this is something which he has been doing for decades together. Yet it was not available to very many organizations. This is the kind of specialization, this is the kind of personal support that you get in a platform which is so impersonal, which is a hybrid platform. We invite you to come and explore more about what we do at eGrowth on our portal, which is www.egrowth.org. We also have a YouTube channel wherein we will be posting the replay of this session. You can watch it again if you have not seen it completely. And if you think that this will be valuable for your partners or friends or kids, you can please feel free to share the link with them so that they are able to benefit from it. Once again, Anandji, thanks a lot. And we look forward to more such conversations. Next week, we will have another exciting conversation for you. And if you think there is somebody in your circle who can add more value to other business owners, please feel free to introduce him to Anandji, and Anandji will definitely schedule a session for him. All right, let's call it a day. All right, thank you.